guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Parker here. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own succulent pot. The benefits of this is it can brighten your home in any climate. They can help purify the air, they improve the humidity of your home, they can add fresh oxygen to your environment, they can improve your focus, they can increase pain intolerance, and they enhance your memory. Today I have a very special guest, my dad. He's going to be helping me because I have no clue what to do.
Awesome. Well, let's get started. So first thing we needed was we need a mixing pot here, which we've got. We've got our pot, which we bought just a simple terracotta pot. We put some spray paint on it, and I did some seal because terracotta pot can be a little bit porous. So because it's going to go on the furniture, we wanted to make sure that it didn't leak out and wet everything, so it's going to be able to stay in here. We've got some rocks, some pebbles, we got perlite, we have some little bit of fertilizer. Perlite is this little, they look like little foam balls here, and they are they help with the drainage of the soil. We're going to get in that in just a little bit. The type of fertilizer we're going to use is Biotone Starter Organic Plus, and it is, can you see it there? Awesome. And this has a word that I have a trouble saying sometimes. It's mycorrhizite, I think, and it helps with nutrient uptake and absorption. So we are also going to be using Miracle Grow potting mix. And one thing I want to tell you is there's different types of potting mix out there. You can pick pretty much whatever one you're comfortable with, but what's most important is do not use garden soil. Garden soil will pack way too tight and it won't get that drainage that we're looking for. Parker picked out all these succulents here at a local garden center. I think we went to Home Depot.
Yeah.
And first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna just sit back and kind of talk through it, and Parker, you're gonna do the work. So
okay.
First thing is put about half the soil in the big mixing pot. So a little bit more. That's perfect.
Oh, really?
Yes. Cool. So now that you have that, what we're going to do now, you can already see some of these little white, well, the white things in there are the perlite, but I like to make sure we've got great drainage. So just sprinkle a little bit until I say stop. Keep going more than that.
It looks like cheese.
Okay, a couple more handfuls. Good. One more. All right, so go ahead and mix that around. I'll take that
With my
from you.
hands?
Yep, mixer, you gotta get dirty. Awesome. Now we've got that. And if you notice in here, a lot of folks get potting mix and you see things, just pause here for a second. You've got big pieces of wood here, mulch, and this is to help with the drainage. So these things, do not pick them out. They're there for a reason. And
there's these little green things and they pop. They pop.
So that's a big chunk there that you want to keep in here because it helps with the drainage.
What are these things? Do you know what
I don't know. I think that those are to help with moisture control. So yeah, there are two types of potting mixes. We went with the Miracle Grow regular potting mix, but I had some moisture control in there as well, and that's what these are. I believe these are little, it actually pops, and it's, when it waters gets on them, they'll actually open up for a little bit and release some moisture. So now that you have that, we're just gonna sprinkle. What we went with, as I said, was the Biotone Organic Starter Plus. Go ahead and put a couple of
sprinkles?
Yep, in there, just a few. One more, good. Okay, and we went ahead before and read this, and this particular pot that we chose called for just a couple of tablespoons. And so, got that mixed. Now, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna help you out here, Parker. I'm gonna actually push this forward.
Okay.
And we chose really three types or two rocks. We've got some bigger rocks. These are just river rocks, which you can buy at the local store. If you can see those there. And then these are a little bit smaller. These got some smaller rocks in here. And then we have little pebble rocks. And those are very fine. So the orders, we can do our bigger rocks first. So can we see this pot here? Awesome. Go ahead and put your first layer of rocks down there.
Like the whole thing?
Yep. I'm going to actually remove this saucer here. So keep that and we're going to come back.
Put this whole thing, just dump it?
Yeah, you could, not all of it, no. Just want to cover one layer. Okay.
That's probably good.
That's good, yeah. Give it a nice layer. And so that helps with drainage. So if that was soil going all the way down, it would pack, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't drain well.
Is that good?
That looks great.
Okay.
So now let's put these to the side and go ahead and just with your hand pick up these smaller ones on top. Remember, we put just a few small ones. Go ahead and put those on next. And these are going to kind of fit in little grooves. That's good. Now do a big handful of the finer ones.
That good?
Yeah, do about 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, perfect. So kind of move it around so it's smooth on the top. Excellent. But you don't want it packed too tight, so kind of like don't want to mix it.
Like sand?
Yeah, you want to keep the big ones down on the bottom. Let me just grab one more for you here. So all you do is just with your fingers like that, kind of sift it. Perfect. Nice job. Now, we are going to be ready to add that soil. And what I'm going to do while you're doing that, actually, we need to moisten a little bit. And so I'm going to come right back here. Just put a little bit of water on it. And go ahead and mix that around.
Oh, this is cool.
There you go. You never want to, because these are pre-potted plants, you never want to put them in dry. You make sure there's plenty of moisture. Feels kind of damp. No dry spots in there. Pretty good overall.
Let me feel it. Maybe just a little more. Oops.
I think that's good. We're going to be adding water at the end. So go ahead, and what you want to do is, this is a newly painted pot here. So we want to make sure that don't scrape it up here. And just gently start to put some of, you're going to take it up to about right here.
Oh, there's like a line kind of.
Okay, there you go. Make sure you don't. And because we put that clear and we use the gloss paint, these will wipe up really clean opposed to a flat that might smudge.
Is that good?
That's just one more of those. Perfect. So now we got that. Go ahead and sprinkle just one more handful of that. Just kind of sprinkle it over like you do when you're cooking there, evenly.
Like seasonings?
Yep. And so that's enough. And then gently take your fingers on the top. You don't want it to mix around too much. Perfect. So when the roots go in here, it's going to help absorb. Remember, succulents, when we water them, we don't water the actual leaves because they don't drink from the leaves. They drink from their roots. So now we got to figure out how you want to do this. But
like how I want to put
how we want to stage it. And so the way we can do that, I want to make sure that the camera is there. Can we see this here? Awesome. So one of the things is that the top of the saucer is actually the exact same size as the lid. So kind of before you just start cleaning, because you don't want to move them around too much, is you want to put your plants how you want them.
So I'm going to just kind of try to rearrange here, and I'll talk. You always want to have the smaller ones in the front and the taller ones in the back. Because,
here, wipe your hands off.
Yeah, because it just will help it scoot over a little.
Okay.
It will help like it show, because the taller ones you want to have in the back. Are we going to use this one?
I don't know. Let's hold. Let's make sure.
It's kind of like dying.
And this one, yeah. So, and we don't have to use all these. I think we're gonna be
I
able
definitely
to use
want
one.
to use these.
Yep. Whatever you want.
I'll probably put these here and have this middle one because it'll like kind of stand out.
Nice.
And then
we won't use all of them though. We can just pull one of them out, I think. If not, we'll do that one, and then we're just going to try to just have kind of a sprig of that coming up, just a few, I think.
Like just like kind of like in the middle or around. How are we going to do that? Do you have any ideas?
I liked your idea about having the bigger ones in the back. So I was thinking about kind
Maybe
of
putting that tall
having
one.
them right here.
Yeah. So this is my.
And you want to hold off on this one for now?
Right here, I have all my plants, and the tall ones right there are going to go right here.
Go ahead, and you don't want to do one of these?
I'll do one of those just
I think you have
probably
the
right here.
Okay.
Kinda.
Cool. So.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't have the room for it, but I got it. So we're gonna get this one out of the way. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, slide this over here, push that forward like this. Are we good here? Making sure we lined up all right. So this is gonna take a little teamwork. I'm gonna do the first one, but we're gonna do the smaller ones first. And what we want to do here
is this one go in the middle because it's like
go ahead and add a little bit more soil.
That one's my favorite. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm trying to get it right. Okay, there we go. So there's my favorite one.
So first thing I'm going to do is actually, before we get started, is I am going to try to break off one of these here. So gently, these leaves are falling off and it may not turn out well, but I'm going to kind of slide it out like that. And I'm going to try to not, whenever you're doing, remember the roots are very gentle. That one came off. There we go. So see how those all kind of fell? So what we're going to do is try to, maybe find a good straight one here. What do you think, Parker?
I think maybe that one.
That one, yeah. Or these over here.
That one.
Okay.
Or maybe that one.
This
if
one
it
looks
falls off.
great. Here.
And I kind of want to have that like right here.
Okay, I'm going to just kind of lay this down here. Now, if you hit those leaves, they've kind of fallen down. And let me see. So, all right. Now we have, what do you think? One more like that?
Yeah, two.
So there's
three.
two. And what we can do is keep that clump. Don't break those roots up. You want to keep those together.
Oopsies.
Have one over, maybe one here, up, and then one here.
I don't like that. I want them to be together.
You got it. So that's
like
the way it'll
two,
be. Or do you want to just, yep, awesome. Now that we got that, let's go ahead and start. So I did that one. We're going to leave these over here, but I'll help you kind of, where do you want them? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your first one. I'm going to hold it up for you. You want it right here? Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'll do this first one, but I'm trying not to touch the leaves. And that's the other soil. I'm going to actually...
Sorry, I'm trying to position this right.
So I'm going to making sure we're trying to get the camera right. Is that all right?
Come closer. Sorry.
There we go. Okay. See that?
Technical difficulties.
Just put a few more in there like that.
Wow.
Okay. And then, so we're going to do it like that. Is that good?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah, so I'm going to just
Yeah.
kind of take a finger in like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Awesome.
I just want to share one little thing. These succulents have been in here for how long? Weeks. About? They've been in here for weeks. Have we watered them? I don't know. You were taking care of them.
Yeah, it's been in, I think it's been here a couple of weeks easy.
And they're doing perfectly fine. So these are very easy to take care of. They're like, how much do you have to water them? Like once a week?
If that. I mean, succulents like to be
Dry. You just
dry, and then what you do is you come in and when you water them,
Is it like the same as a cactus?
you flood them with water. Very similar to a cactus, I think.
It's not like an air plant. You don't like mist it. You want to flood.
Yes. All right, so just do a little bit more soil.
Okay.
We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of that. Just kind of, actually, I got holes in the bottom. You can almost do it like a
That's
salt
cool.
shaker. Just put a little bit in there so it drains really well. Awesome, that's
Oh.
good. Okay, we're gonna just dampen this. And go ahead and mix that up quick. We're gonna start moving through it with
Oh,
these
yeah.
plants. I'll help you out here.
Fast time.
Yes. Okay. So this is the final touches here. So the next one, let's go ahead and grab the plant.
Which
The
one?
next one you want to do?
Oh, this
you're
one?
going to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to put it right by it.
So you want to go right here? So I'm going to actually shift this one over because of the way they're facing. And we can go right there. Awesome. And while you get it down there, I'll make sure that we kind of
Yeah, can you do that?
prop them up.
I'm gonna rinse
Use the
off my
soil
hands.
here. They're going to get dirty again.
I know, it helps me.
Yeah, so those leaves really come off easy with these, but they'll grow back. And remember, anytime you transplant, they go through a little shock phase, and they might seem stressed, just like I think moving is stressful to anyone. It can also be exciting, and we hope that these guys are excited.
So they're
The
humans
good
now?
stress. Any change. There
It's
we
like
go.
tilting, but I think we're gonna have to live with that for now.
Yeah, no,
We're gonna make him
just-
happy.
Just pack it in there like that. There, this is gonna be the most difficult one to get
Oh,
because it's,
it's floppy, and these,
Yeah.
for example, are really sturdy.
there we go. All right, now that we got that, I have confidence that you're gonna be able to do the rest here. So which one do you wanna do next? You wanna do the bigger one here?
Yeah, one of these.
So gently with one hand, I'm gonna just hold it like under
like you
here
did for that one?
with it, and try not to break the leaves, and just kind of give it a little shake. Can we see that okay?
I'm really
Hold on here.
scared.
We're gonna just make sure, I want you to, don't pull it hard, there you go. Can we see it? Hands down. Awesome,
Closer?
okay.
That's very noisy.
So yeah, so now I'm gonna take this off. These are the roots here coming around, but from the bottom, without damaging the roots, I'm gonna this is really tight in here. Our goal is to try to break,
One off, so
One
then
off.
you can repot it.
and I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. These are so tightly woven.
That's sad.
I think we might have some luck here.
Yay!
There we go.
Never been so
Good.
happy about a plant.
Okay, you wanna do 2, 3, 1, how many?
I'm going 3.
3? Gonna
Yeah.
do the triple?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Will we still have room for these though?
yes,
Okay.
we have plenty of room.
If you guys like these types of videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you don't, give it a thumbs down.
Okay. There we go. So, where do you want this one?
I want it there.
Right here? You want it over here?
Does that sound good?
I think that sounds great.
Okay. I don't know much about this, so.
There you go. So I'm gonna kind of dig out a little hole. So go ahead and gently lay it in there. And get yourself a little bit of soil. Don't push down too hard. Kind of lift up. Keep going. Give a little bit more soil.
Oh,
around
kind of
there.
like my
Yep.
cactus.
And now you can take some of this soil over here and
And
kind of
push
push it
it.
in. And you want to kind of lift up under this one and tuck it in there. There you go. Look at that. It's looking great.
That one's sending up. Oh, this one's getting better, like already.
That's excited.
It's very happy.
It is happy. There. And so you want to make sure it's even soil, because if one side's low, we can square this up at the end. If one side's lower than the other, it'll create a pool of water.
That's cool, but it's not.
We got ourselves a little bit of room to grow. Now, actually, I'm looking at this. Once you get it set, I think these should be facing the other way because they're facing out. So it's very easy to just flip it around like that.
And just change it up.
Yeah, that was.
I'm just gonna wash up my hands because I have to pull up my jacket sleeve.
There we go. Okay. Got it. Look at that. That looks great.
Okay.
Now, Parker,
Yeah.
you're doing this one all on your own. You're going solo. So hang it
I'm
over.
scared.
You can actually hang it over this pot here. Good. We don't need this, so we're just stay right here on the pot. We don't need that. We're good there. So you can shake it over this. So pick the next one you want. Yeah, I think the taller one.
Well, I kind of want to put it right there then.
The tall one.
Okay, I want to work on this one.
Do that one.
Yeah, I want to get all the like harder ones, which is the repotting ones, done.
Okay.
Because we don't know if they'll be good or not.
You got it.
And that can change.
So I'm gonna
the
come
whole
back in
layout.
here. I'm just over here, just gonna break. All right, and you just want one. Awesome. So here, gently, I got this one for you.
Oh, okay.
And you want it in the center?
No. I want it. Oh, yeah, but not like right there. I don't know.
All right, take your finger where you want it.
Well, okay. Let me just like get an
Yeah,
idea.
sure.
Can you like set that down actually?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to put this one right here.
Okay.
Right? Sound good?
That sounds great.
Okay.
I like it.
I think I'm getting.
So you, why don't you do this one?
Okay. So just.
Just gently pull it out, and with your other hand.
Broke.
One thing that people can do is they can actually take their pot, but
You just
and kind of measure your circle there.
Okay.
And go ahead with your fingers, dig a little bit out. Dig yourself a little hole. There you go.
Right.
Yep, and slide that in there. Perfect. And put that same soil you put out. Looking out here, I'm going to lift up for you so you can kind of get it in there. And it'll settle down.
Here, can you lift that up again?
Sure thing. And actually, because that's... I'm going to spin it here for you. There you go. Awesome.
Can we see it well? Good. Oh, that feels weird on the bottom. Ew.
Okay.
Feels like not slime, just like.
Okay, great. Good job. So now we got this one.
Feel this.
Oh, yeah. Straight from the factory.
Factory.
Okay. So do you want to do this one here? Do you want to do this one here?
Which one's that? Oh.
Now you got this big one here.
I want to
So
put
just
that
make
one
sure-
right here.
Right there. Okay. And we can see how you had it angled. If you want
Yeah.
to do that, we definitely
I do.
can. So if that one's going to go there, you can kind of stage it down here. So you want to do.
Maybe. I feel like it's gonna be uneven.
You can definitely get all of them.
Could we get two of
Oh,
those, like one
uneven's
here
fine.
and one here?
Yeah,
One
we
there and one
can.
there.
And then you want to do these three in the middle? You
No.
have the room. We'll have the room for it.
I want to do these like that. And
Okay,
then,
go ahead and set them up there how you want them. Okay, get your other one.
And then
you want that one there and the other
and then one of those there.
Awesome, so let's go ahead and do it. So you go ahead and get that side ready. I'll get this side ready.
Teamwork.
Yes. Awesome. So,
Am I doing it right?
yeah, that's you don't need that much. Go ahead and put some more back in there. Sometimes when you find a little stick like that, it's a great tool. Right. So yeah. All right, go ahead and put your
Which one's mine? It doesn't
sucking
matter.
one in. And so that's kind of a flatter side. So yeah, there you go.
It has cat hair on it.
Okay. Things.
Things.
There you go. That's in there like that. Awesome.
No, I think it needs a little more.
Yeah. And it's difficult with succulents because down at the bottom, the base can be
Is that good?
a little challenging. There we go.
Is your head in that? His hat? No.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out here. Just add a little bit and just kind of slide it under like that.
Thank you.
Gentle. And we are on the final stretch. Let's go ahead and get your other holes ready.
Yay. Okay. Wait, how do I angle this one? Because I want this one to like stand out.
Yep. And so what I would do,
What will it look like? Should I angle it?
I'm gonna
or no?
kind of remove. You can angle it a little bit. Yeah. Maybe just do a little. I'm gonna pull out kind of enough. All right, go ahead and slide it out of the pot.
This one?
Yep.
My favorite. I think. I forget which one's my favorite. I like them all.
Mhm.
Yeah, this one's
Awesome.
my favorite.
So let's go ahead and leave that in there. I'm actually gonna take this one down a little bit lower.
We're gonna wipe off the end, like this part, and we'll do a beautiful video of it spinning.
Yes. I won't be around for that.
You won't?
There we go. Okay. Now we're getting you gotta leave a little bit of room over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Now so we could stop
Oh,
here.
we just made the part for that one.
Yeah. So this could be a little crowded if you want to really consider just tough succulents are gentle there. So let's go there. Let's see if we have enough room for these. You want to go like hit these
Yeah,
here?
I hope we have room for those.
Okay.
Those are my two favorites.
All right, go ahead and
Three
pull that one
favorites.
out.
This one? Okay.
Yep. And before you do that, just gently with your
I
fingers.
already took some, I think.
Okay.
Well, I think you did.
There we go. Awesome. And now what you can do, there you go.
Oh, it's
And so it
crowded.
doesn't want to be sitting down too much.
What if it's crowded?
And we can just shift it over like that.
Is it okay that it's crowded?
Yeah,
Oh,
no
okay.
problem. There you go. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to just gently, without breaking these leaves, sprinkle some dirt in here. And it's okay if it messes a little. And when we water this, it'll all, so see how it's falling under the lip there?
Mm-hmm.
You want to lift that up and so it can get in there. Like that.
Oh.
There you go. Oh, gentle.
Are we gonna like clean it up here? Like,
Yeah, we're gonna have a little spray.
Ooh.
So,
Do we have a mister?
yeah. There you go. And so now we have that and we can kind of get it back down how you wanted it. There we go. Put that one there like that. All right. Now, looks a little messy, but see if you can get a few in there.
Oh, you see.
Mhm.
It is very messy, so be prepared for the mess. There's some space here too.
There we go. All right.
Do we put pebbles on top?
Not yet. So we could put some pebbles here on the top. It helps with moisture control. When the soil is exposed, you want to keep it covered so that it can keep the moisture in there. And now what we're going to do is just clean this up.
Make it beautiful.
Want to
Can I
go over
rip
to the
that thing
sink?
off?
No, you don't want to do that. Oh, the one hanging? Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
I don't wanna-
Okay, so now I'm gonna just go over here and sprinkle some water. I'm gonna come right back.
Do we want to show that or no?
And what I'll do is I'm gonna get you a little bit of a sprayer. So gently be trying to clean this off while I go
Okay.
do that.
I'll wash my hands off, right?
Yes.
I've washed my hands a lot in this video.
Okay.
I'm back. Are we recording? Okay. I just wiped my
Okay.
hand with more.
So we're gonna help you out here.
Should I move this?
We don't need that anymore.
No?
Nope.
We're gonna move that. And I'll show this on my nightstand and I'll show some good places to put it.
So a little bit of a sprayer here.
Okay.
gonna help.
A little bit.
Go ahead and screw that on. Make sure it's on there really tight.
I didn't know we had this.
Okay. So now, what I'm gonna do is, before we do that, is I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of this. Just a little bit of fertilizer here inside, so that they can get some food. And now we are going to spray. I need you over here, Parker.
I'm seeing if it affected my camera.
Okay. So gently, this you want to do is you don't want them to get in the leaves, so kind of try to spray them out like that. Make sure that's on there nice and tight. There you go. Blast away. No. Slow down.
You said blast.
Yeah. You can do a. There you go. You get the art.
The art?
Yeah. All right. Don't got to be perfect.
Oh, that was cool.
That's okay. Keep moving. I'm gonna actually change your spray nozzle here. 1 second.
I want like a mister kind of.
1 second. Let me see it. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Spray away. I'm gonna. Right there. Awesome. Get this guy cleaned off here.
Are we gonna wait till this dries? Kind of.
Yep. Awesome. Just kind of
Can you turn
organize
it
them here. Yeah. I was still
looks
waiting on you
really
to clean
good.
that one.
I've been waiting for this for a while.
When you're doing that, I'm going to clean up the outside of the pot here.
This one's
You can
not
change your spray nozzle so it gets a more of a jet.
Oh, there. I need the hard one.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah. That one's good.
Okay. Keeping it going.
Try to get the right angles.
There you go. Okay. So now, I'm going to do a little bit down in here. Make sure that we've got
I like that mode.
the jet helps. All right, now this, I'm wetting the leaves this one time, but from here on out, you're gonna use this to spray, and the goal is to not wet the leaves. You don't want any of the soil to be really touching the leaves. At first, it's gonna kind of get settled in.
It's looking good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And this doesn't take
and this
too
kind of
long.
shows you after it fills in the spots where you kind of need it still. There you go. Even that up, because that would have been a little pool. Had to go to a swimming party over here. There you go.
I miss the pool.
Here we go. And that's good, good. And just gonna spray, and we are almost done.
Yay!
Be able to get this by your bed, and you're gonna sleep nice tonight. There we go. Give it one final wipe around the edge.
Be careful.
Yep, and that's the part where you can really,
Mess it up.
yes. And this will grow probably, you know,
It's
I
gonna
would
be a
say
jungle.
some of them are grow. These are going to grow out, but they will kind of learn each other. They actually are like humans because they understand space. And so where these space opportunities are, leaves will reach for that open area
That's actually kind of cool.
and make a cool little family there for you. So now
Can we wipe that up right
your
here?
saucer.
I'm gonna get a dry rag.
Just grab a.
I wipe my hands on
Yep,
it.
perfect.
Just doing some final touches.
Yes. You can set it here. And
Oh.
we,
Are done. Well, we need to show it. Oh, that's heavy.
awesome. What a lot of work. So there it is. Think you can do your, just around the saucer, do your final spin. Make sure we get a good view.
And then I'm going to show it where I'm placing it.
Awesome. That looks beautiful. So in a couple days, once this soil gets settled down, this plants will drop a little. We'll come back in and we will sprinkle the succulents, but we don't want them to get stuck in there yet. And so we're done. Thanks for asking me to help. It was fun.
No problemo.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching. Right after this, I'll show some pictures. Like right now, there would be pictures. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.